What's up guys, Axon Bacon here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Gris. I'm probably going to have trouble pronouncing that name throughout this Let's Play. I'm not good with French. After that very ominous and unsettling opening, all we can do is walk. If you try to do anything else, press any other buttons, you just fall. As our vision gets more and more obscured by what I can only assume to be a blizzard. This game, it might not look like it right now, but believe it or not, this is actually a Metroidvania of all things. And alright, so now we have a bit more control. We can run, we can jump, and I can show just how great this game's animation is. Like, it's really simple 2D, but just look at the fluidity of this movement. I love it. Especially the dress. The dress looks fantastic. This is honestly one of my new favorite Metroidvanias. I've just come into it in the past couple months, and it's... We'll get into this more as we go, but this is a gorgeous game. And it's one that I had thought about Let's Playing, and decided after a little while, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I don't have as much experience with this game as some other games that I've done Let's Plays of, so this might be a little less organized than some of the stuff I do. But I really wanted to show this game off, because I think a lot of people don't really know about it. It's kind of an obscure indie game, but it's one that I think, it's an experience I think anyone should have, and even, I'm honestly not sure if seeing it in a Let's Play would make experiencing it for yourself better or worse, but I would recommend this game, absolutely. Here we have a little glowing orb of light. It's not exactly obvious what this is yet, but it's following us. This is going to be one of the main mechanics throughout this entire game. You're going to be finding these orbs of light, whatever they are, a lot. And we don't quite know what it does yet, but whenever you see them, make sure you pick them up. Come over and check what's over here. Yeah, this is a Metroidvania, but it's a very... It's... We can't do anything about that yet, it doesn't seem. That looks a little interesting. We might want to check that out, see if we can do something with it. This is a very... It's a very puzzle-oriented and exploration... It's a very puzzle and platforming-oriented Metroidvania. It doesn't actually have any combat in it. So if you like the exploration, gaining new abilities, seeing... Whoopsies. Well, there we just saw what these orbs of light are. There's supposedly stars of stars, and they fill in the... Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm playing the Switch version of this game. Maybe I should put my Switch in offline mode before recording. Whatever. These stars will fill out these little constellations. It didn't fill it out all the way, but we see 2 of them lit up. So that tells us we have to find one more somewhere, and what do you know? It's right up there. So we're gonna have to find a way to get to that. This game is very much about the puzzle solving, exploration, platforming, gaining new abilities that recontextualize things we've gone through, all that glorious Metroidvania stuff. It just doesn't... I think I fell for that the first time I played this. No pun intended. The first time I played this, I was like, oh, that must be a platformer. I guess I haven't learned my lesson. Let's see, we only have 2 stars, but that's enough to fill this constellation. And now we can walk on it, which has a very pretty sound as you do. Fall through here, grab our 3rd star, and now we'll be able to cross that constellation over here. Even... what am I trying to say here? This is a very calming game to play, especially with its music and just its environments. And you might be thinking, if you're wondering, the game is not constantly black and white like this. Only the beginning part is. We saw in the introduction, the statue that we were singing on crumbled apart. This appears to be part of the hand of the statue. And here's the other hand. Color has been brought back. Another main mechanic of this game. As you reach designated points, more and more color will be added to the world. It's not entirely clear just how important that is quite yet. Little tip, mashing jump, you can get up long staircases really quickly. It looks silly, but makes those long climbs a little more bearable. These relics here, I'll be honest, this is my 3rd playthrough of this game. Well, 3rd and a half. I was about halfway through a playthrough when I decided to reset for this Let's Play. I still don't exactly know what the meaning of these what these inscriptions, inscriptions, I think is the word I'm looking for. We have this sort of temple-looking area here. Get used to this place. This temple serves as a sort of hub in this game. You're going to be returning here a lot. You see a constellation start to form at the very top. And that gives us an idea of what our overall goal is. Since that constellation's forming from the top, we're going to want to find more stars and try to bring it down so we can maybe reach it. Now, whether we can even get up to the top of this tower right now, it doesn't look like it. We aren't exactly the most mobile. Yeah, we can't even clear that gap. There is no life, no damage, nothing like that in this game. You just go with the flow, and I don't think we can make that. So we're going to go down and to the right here and see what's over this way. Whee! This game is just so gorgeous. I'll try not to overdo it, but I really just can't get over how much this game's visuals are just astounding. Like, it's minimalist, but it's just so well crafted. We're going for yet another fall. And we've landed on a bridge of sorts. Kind of reminds me of the Bridge of Eldin. A giant sun backing us up. We head into the ruins once again. Leap of faith! The music here is not only fantastic, but honestly, this is one of my favorite parts for the music, for reasons that we'll see very shortly. Seem to be remnants of technology. Simplistic, but present. This is why I love the music here. We try to go into the sandstorm. Fortunately managed to wear off just as we started heading out, but it was holding us back a decent ways there. Keep going past, and the sandstorm picks up again, and sends us sprawling backwards. The music and the windmills are your keys to keeping track of when the wind's going to be picking up. Hopefully this will shelter us from the next gust. If not, getting forward is going to be pretty difficult. But sure enough, these runic-like areas provide shelter. And we gotta book it to the next shelter. And, oh, it's just starting to pick up. Come on, come on, come on! And we make it, and collect another star. Let's pass, and go for yet another slide. Whee! Oh, and I whiffed the jump. Okay, cool. No more... Oh no, never mind. I was about to say there's no more windmills to guide us, but I didn't notice those little ones there. Is that gonna... Wait, I wasn't sure if it was gonna send me down the ramp or just straight backwards into the rock pillar behind me. I was kind of hoping it would just send me straight backwards and I'd like get smacked against the pillar. Get to the next shelter. I'm actually not sure if that area there counts as shelter, so I'm just gonna play it safe and wait here for a second. We can see a constellation up there, but we only have one star, so we can't go past it yet. Oh, well that was easy. And since we have to go back there anyway, we might as well have the sandstorm guide us. Whee! And it actually didn't send me as far as I was hoping, but... Head back. I think we can get up there in time. Just picking up. Perfect timing. Actually, I am curious if this counts as shelter. It does not. Oh, and it did... Okay, I landed right on the edge of that. That's kind of funny. Okay, that was a little bit of a waste of time, admittedly. But... I do want to wait for the next cycle to make sure I have enough time to get through there. Got 2 stars now. We can cross that constellation. I can't really hear the music all that well because I have the volume down for recording. But I hear it just well enough to know when it's picking up at least. Oh, I almost didn't make that jump. And we have odd remnants of technology. Not entirely clear what it is. And this giant rock just spread his legs. I have no idea what these things are. And this game does have some interesting and fantastical creatures that are never really explained. This is one of many. That there, honestly, I'm not sure what they do. They're an optional collectible of sorts, but I've never quite been able to pinpoint what they do. I'm not gonna worry. I'm going to try to collect them whenever I can, but I'm not gonna stress too much about ones that I miss. For example, there was one back in that black and white area that I didn't get, and I don't think it's possible to go back for it. If we see one, we'll try to get it, but I'm not promising 100% in that regard. Speaking of which, though, nope, can't make it. And we already know from before that the sandstorm will send you down a slope, not straight backwards, so no point in trying to use that. I say as I run into it. The ground here is weaker, though. You can see it's kind of giving away. You jump on it a bit? Not doing anything. We might be able to do something about that later, though. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And I'm just gonna get one backwards. I'm saying that a lot. We have this odd little structure here. Fill in that constellation. And we can make our dress heavy. You saw it broke the ground beneath us. With that, we might be able to go break that ground that was there before. But, with our first ability obtained, I think that's going to be a good place to leave this first episode off. Next time on Gris, we're going to go back and get that collectible, and then press forward deeper into the desert. See you guys next time.